This video demonstrates how to add seams and export a texture and import it again as improve it in GIMP and then import it again to your Blender and apply it to this object. So, as we did with the previous example, the cube, select the object. I have marked some seams, but I'm going to show you how to add them here. Make sure you have selected the Add selection mode. Go and select one of these guys, like these ones, right? The original ones. And press Shift and Alt. Shift and Alt here to select the whole area, right? The whole loop. It's not complete, but it's pretty much acceptable. And then go here and select the whole loop. Okay. Next thing, I would suggest to select this guy up here. Keep pressing Shift Alt, right? And then this guy. Right. Then side. Two sides are enough for this case. And then the bottom. Here and here with Shift Alt. Okay. Go to UV editing. So I have my previous example loaded. Don't need it because I had tried it before. You can go to your you can go directly to shading actually, and delete this guy so you won't see anything right now. Okay, make sure you have the material applied to your object. It's called material, slot one. So this is what we need, and then we're gonna add. I'm gonna add it from now. We're gonna use it later. Type here image, texture, connect it. You won't see anything so far, like nothing, black. Means no light, right? And yeah, we're gonna export something. You know what? Something, the texture, right? Eventually. So just that's your texture, right? Make sure to select the X-ray and select your whole object. So go here, select the object, and now you can see everything, right? This is the side, and that's the top part. Side and top. I'll show you how you're gonna place it. There are many options you can select here. I'm gonna go through like one by one in the most important ones. You have seen sphere, cube, and cylinder. Don't select any of these. Cube works, but yeah, if you go like to active quads, you have to select actually some quads. So you have some selected faces. So you cannot use in this. You can use it if you need to select some quads, but it's okay. Light path, don't touch this. Smart UV project is very good. It's going to be scaled based on the angle limit. So let's say, as an example, 66 is okay, 66 degrees. Multi-method does scale. Don't add anything or use fractions here. Nothing else. Island margin and area weight, set it to 0, and you can unwrap it again. There's output should be pretty much the same. If you see that your output, your object, as an example, this guy, right, the bottom part, that's the bottom part of your scene, your object, is overlapping with others, such as these, that's actually pretty good, but I won't use it because it creates some inconsistency, such as this. This is an inconsistency. I'm not sure where to add this line, right? Actually, this is the top part. As you can see, this area is the top part of your object. So if I deselect the object, you can see here that is this area. This area is the side of the object, upper side of the object, and these are the two different areas. You can, if you have the time, but don't want you to struggle with that, to select the area, this guy, and move it. Can you see how difficult it is? So you need to spend some time on that. So I wouldn't suggest it for this course. So just select it, right? I'm gonna go back. This is great, right, for our needs. So next thing, of course, UV, right? Go to export layout. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it as bottle 2 because I have already one. Is it already there? No, export UV layout. And then I'm gonna turn to GIMP and export it. And actually fix it, update it. So now I'm gonna do that. Actually, that's a preview on what I'm purpose to do. I'm gonna use the label and 2 colors to do that. Right, so let's close that. I wanted to show you what I'm gonna do. Open as layers, but the first thing we need to open the bottle 2 PNG. And that's your guy, right? And now it's pretty easy. Add a new layer. Name it color, or as you make sure this is transparent, right? You don't want any colors in there. Make sure it's at the top of the list, and then also it is transparent and it's selected. Select this guy. Actually, pick a color here. I have already created a color here. It's pretty like I want to look like a mustard, like something like that. And pick the selection tool, the rectangle selection tool. Select the area. You can be careful, or it's okay. You can also overlap. Like you don't have to be exactly on the same position, the same coordinates of this object. Anyhow, only the texture will count, and then apply the color on top of it. You can add more complicated colors. It's okay. Like in this case, we just need to create this guy. And then I'm gonna use the same tool. Go here. In here, I'm gonna be more careful. I was not before. Select another color. I want to innovate, so I'm gonna use a blue one. It doesn't seem like too much of mustard the bottle, but that's okay, right? Those are the objects, so you can clearly see behind. If you are here, you want to see like what's going on behind. You can also reduce the opacity, right? You can always do that. But yeah, we know the location, so everything is easy. Now the final step is to import the label. Right, file, open as layers, and then pick the label. The label is provided, so you can keep it. Yes, okay. In here, you can easily do what? This is a new label PNG. Is another layer, right? So the easiest thing you can do. I did something wrong, so I have to do it again. So I'm gonna import it again. I pressed something I shouldn't. The easiest way to do that is to select the area with, let's say, the selection tool here, right? I would say, why don't you, that's your selection, right? I'm going to select it like close to the object. Control X, and then redraw the selected area here. Somewhere here. Not sure if it's correct, but it's okay. And paste it. See, it's not correct. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to Control Shift A, make sure that it works. And I'm going to select this area. Right, it's again bad. So I'm going to go up here, hoping that is going to be, I think that's good. Right, a little bit higher would be great. So I can also select this area, Control Shift A, Control Shift A, select the area, and paste it here. I think that's good. Right. If you do not care about, I have an extra label, but it's okay. It's only one, it's visible there. So it should not bother you. You can merge them if you're happy with what you have created, but I would suggest to keep the different layers if you want to update your texture, right? And now, File, Export as SWAT. I'm gonna name it a bottle to labeled color, something like that. Any name works, and then export. Right, export, don't worry about that, it's easy. So now we have a new texture, right? So go back to Blender, and in Blender, things are easy, as I told you before. You can go to object mode, it doesn't matter right now. Go to shading, and we have created like a color right here, and a texture. Go to the image texture, select open, pick your colored bottle, right, this guy, and apply it on your top of your object. Can you see it? Now we have applied all these good, if you see it in modeling, or not modeling, I mean layout, and select the color, it's like that. Right, that's your object. And then, yes, as you can see, yes, there are some, I chose to keep these lines here to show you how it's rendered, but it's pretty good, right? Okay. And that's your object with UV mapping. That's a little bit more complicated object. I don't want you to mess with more advanced UV mapping or seaming methods. It's okay for this course. That's the practical implementation in a real object of the theory we covered in this week.